Hey, this segment now is sponsored by Plastic Surgery Associates. Nature is not always so kind to our skin. We don't always take the steps needed to protect it.
And then there are the things that are inevitable, like aging. We know a little bit about that, right, Todd? Get rejuvenated with an array of possibilities thanks to the professionals at Grand Pearl Spa and Skin Lab Division of Plastic Surgery Associates.
My name is Liz Wilholt, and I'm a esthetician and skincare specialist here at the Grand Pearl Spa and also our Skin Lab. I became an esthetician in 2004. I've worked in dermatology and plastic surgery for all those years. My specialties and favorite treatments, I would say, would be doing IPL and BBL, also certain fractional lasers, intracell radiofrequency microneedling is my other favorite. BBL is a great thing to do, especially in the fall for your summer cleanup. It attacks red blood vessels and rosacea and also brown spots. And it's a great thing to do in October or November to kind of clean up some of that summer sun damage that we've accumulated over the summer. Intracell radiofrequency microneedling is like traditional microneedling, but on the tips of the needles it emits radiofrequency, so it helps to kind of tighten the skin, also kind of help with texture and scarring and pore size and things like that. Usually 3 treatments are required, but that's been a really popular procedure since we got the machine a couple of years ago. Typically in summer we have a lot of boat culture and lots of sun during the summer. We get kind of sweaty and clogged from all the sunscreen and just all the sweating and things that we've done. So I like to do really good deep cleaning with like a hydrofacial or a deeper chemical peel to kind of get some of the surface debris off and just do some extractions. So that's a nice first step, is to do like a hydrofacial or chemical peel. Then after that, doing the BBL as like a cleanup, and that will take care of a lot of that sun damage and pigment. And it's good to wait until later in the fall when pretty much any tan present is gone. Some of these things have a little bit of downtime, but not too much. BBL, I would say, is about maybe a week and a half of peppering, so your skin kind of has some coffee grounds on it for about a week, and maybe a little bit of redness for a couple days. So usually it can be covered with makeup. So that's a pretty low downtime procedure. Hydrofacials and chemical peels. Hydrofacials, very low downtime, maybe just a day worth of redness. And with a chemical peel, depending on how deep we go, you can have up to a week of peeling. Or we can do mild ones where the peeling is not so noticeable. A lot of people say, oh, I didn't know there was all these options available to me. And one of my favorite things is to put together a routine or a program, change up their skincare, find what's appropriate for their skin type, maybe kind of eliminate some bad habits that they may have been doing over the years, and put together a nice structured routine. And it's really gratifying at the end of that process to see how their skin looks and how happy the patient is. One of my favorite things about working for PSA Grand Pearl Skin Lab is we're on the cutting edge of all the new technologies, products, procedures. We're constantly looking for new treatment modalities and staying up on all the trends. We have a fantastic team, the doctors who are passionate, who care about patient care, wonderful nurses, a great medical director, lots of experience. If you look at all the experience we've had over the years, we've probably have decades and decades of experience, which is great. So there's always somebody to ask, somebody to bounce ideas off of. But it's a wonderful team, and we have an absolutely beautiful facility. And having the best in technology too kind of rounds that off is a great place to be. Well, come see us at the Grand Pearl or the Skin Lab. That is our other location. That is in Breton Village Mall. And start thinking about coming in the fall. It's the busiest time of year. So we tend to get booked up pretty quickly. So call now for all of your fall kind of cleanups and procedures.
All right, Grand Pearl Spa and SkinCeutical Skin Lab are part of Plastic Surgery Associates. To learn more about these skin care treatments, you can visit grandpearlspa.com or give them a call, 616-888-3100.